What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Welcome back to Mitú Daily. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Alejandro.
And we got our cheese mix
What's
corner.
up, guys? Gene checking in.
Daniela.
Hey.
Before we start, Danny, send me the $50 you owe me now that we're on live.
$50?
What do you mean
What happened?
$50?
Come on.
What? I don't owe you money. What do I owe
Alright.
you money? What is?
Okay.
I think I have like at least 7 refreshers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you
I've
don't.
been keeping tabs.
When have you brought me a refresher?
A cada rato.
Oh, shoot. Why
Should I
is
get
he
in
bringing
this?
this up right now? That's
I
what
don't know, we're live, and I'm just trying to see if I
he
can get
wants to put
Zelled.
pressure on
If
her.
I can get Zelled before the end of the episode.
When did I? I have so much to say.
All right, I'm not good at starting beef. This was all bullshit. I was just faking it, but
Yo.
funny.
I tried.
Hey, guys, stop
Oh,
fighting because
okay.
I hate five is watching.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
shit.
France.
Oh, oui, oui.
Je m'appelle.
Bonjour.
Right, is that French?
Omelette
so.
de fromage.
Je voudrais.
Yes.
Um,
Bonjour.
Oh, there you
Mitú
go.
Daily. Je m'appelle Jenny.
Oui, je m'appelle.
ça va bien. Ça va très bien.
What does that mean?
Listen.
All is well. All is very
Oh,
good.
there you go.
The only
And how are
French I
you?
know is from Dexter, and it was omelette de fromage.
Menage
you ever
de
seen
trois.
that?
I
You
know
ever
what
seen
that-
that
what is
episode?
that?
Isn't that threesome?
Oh. I don't know
Alright.
if that's what it was.
Well, you were just singing it all loud and stuff.
I don't know what that's. I'm sorry.
And
I don't
actually,
know
we also have someone, Graciela de Argentina. Woo! Argentina in the house. Yo.
Yay! What's up? Why are you making that?
What?
Yo, speaking of that, I went to my first soccer game for River Plate. Yo, shit is crazy. I don't know if we can handle the World Cup out here. I
Where'd you
promise
go?
The Rose Bowl. Bayou.
Welcome to my hood.
Yo, first of all, the whole situation to get to there
Oh,
is
dude.
like
You know what?
very Coachella coded.
You know what, Gene? We may not even have a World Cup because we're having a world war.
Ooh,
Oh,
what a
man.
The
transition.
transition
I love
was
it.
a little like.
Nah. I
was
like
pretty
that. I
good.
like
Okay,
it. It was
okay.
pretty good. It was
The
pretty good.
segue,
World,
right?
world.
It's wartime.
Dude.
almost.
We're so back. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead, sister.
What, in God's name? World War III. Trump said, "Vámonos."
It's not bad.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What's that phrase that says, sin permiso, or no, is it?
Well, pedir
Es
mejor.
mejor pedir perdón que
Que permiso.
permiso.
Homeboy,
Pero ¿sabes
live by that
qué?
shit.
No, ni... It's like Fuerza Regida's album, brother.
What?
Ni perdón ni permiso.
You just yelled
Right?
it?
Is that the
I
album?
don't know.
I don't know.
But he
But
is.
can we talk about the memes? Because let me tell you, like, dude, it is scary, pero también, I don't know, TikTok, Twitter, it's crazy how unserious people are. So, dude, the World War III memes.
I think you need a balance of it, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the memes first.
Okay, so it says before World War III start, anybody want to admit they got a crush on me?
Facts. Now that we're here on live, anybody, please confess.
I
Let us
love
know.
that.
If you like Gene, if you have a crush on him, at his thing here and
Credit score
yeah.
650.
Oh, it's going up.
It's going up to. We're gonna hit,
FICO.
we're gonna hit the
Oh,
sevens. We're gonna hit the sevens by the end of summer.
Oh, hell yeah.
If Klarna doesn't fuck
Taking off
That's what's up.
like the Rockets.
Dominican
Anyways,
man.
all right, what's the next meme, sister?
Okay. Me living through 9/11, 2 historic recessions, a pandemic, inflation, and now World War III.
That's us, guys.
Yo,
Ah,
we lived through it
man.
all. Dang, dude.
It's always something.
There's always something. I ran out of beer. The struggle is real.
See what they did there.
Oh, I see what they did
It's
there.
a dad joke.
Oh,
I don't
my
get
gosh.
it.
Doo-doo-ch. Well, it's Trap Dad, brother.
What is it? I ran out of beer.
Oh,
the
that's-
struggle
that's
is real.
funny. That's funny.
Israel. I don't know.
I mean,
It's just a silly dad joke.
Oh, man. What's next? When you're laughing at World War III memes and suddenly the sun comes out at you.
See, that's what I was talking about. Like, we're gonna be sitting at the office upstairs, looking out the window. Hey guys, you know, I really love this scene. And then,
Nice mushroom cloud.
it's like, what's going on, brother? It's like, don't turn around, sister. What? It's like, what are you gonna do?
I love this, the exposure. The
Well,
overly
Jenny, you did
exposure.
say like if something happens that you want the wave to take you out, you wouldn't even try to run, right?
I'd say, like, if I'm screwed, I want to be the first to go.
You accept it?
That's what I'm saying.
You're like, save yourself.
Like
my
Deep
God.
Impact, brother. I want to be in the front,
front
you
of
know?
it.
The thing-
Ay,
You're not
mero
gonna
con
run,
mi
you're just
papá
gonna feel it.
allí.
What about
Oh.
your man?
Oh, and Rob too on this side. And my mom and my dog.
All right,
So me trying to go about my day like World War III isn't just around the corner. Oh my gosh, I know, dude. That's crazy. I'd be like right now with what's keeping me going? Love Island.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's what's keeping me going.
Freaking mamacita.
Oh, yo.
How about mommy? Mamacita.
This one's funny. This one's funny.
I didn't even get to be a mom, brother.
Hey, sister, don't
Okay,
speak like that.
well, I'm
We're
just
so
saying,
okay.
dude, it's scary. Okay, when we get drafted to World War III and our squad leader is ChatGPTing our battle plan.
That's
Yo,
Trump
Chad, we
right
gotta
now.
infiltrate. Yeah, they're
He's
definitely
like,
doing it
on
out.
Friday night. Like, hey, ChatGPT, should I hit the button? And it's like, whoa, President Trump. Here's a couple options. Like, I don't know.
Dude, what baffles me is that what's his name? JD Vance? He
Yes.
had no clue of this move.
It's like those like people like, hey, what's so funny over there, guys? He's like, nothing. I don't know.
Okay, listen. Oh,
See,
wow,
look.
that's tan.
Well, look, before we go to the next story,
Okay.
let's look at the comments because
Okay.
people are like, so first off, there's a question, matcha or coffee?
What?
This is just random, but
No,
matcha
no,
or
that was the
coffee?
beef for
Oh,
what Danny
matcha
owed
or
me.
coffee.
It was,
Oh, really?
it was a refresher.
I don't owe him any.
Matcha or coffee?
Yeah,
I
that
think
was all
coffee.
cap. That was all
I like
cap.
coffee. I like coffee.
But sorry for the whole sudden shift. But so people are saying Iran versus USA versus Qatar versus Israel is like the World WrestleMania. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Must see TV, y'all. And then someone said Team Lord Jean. Well, Clipper Carlos said Team Lord Jean.
Oh, he has a crush
So
on me.
there's your team right there, my guy. The U.S. can stop them from coming to the U.S. The Rockets, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. It's all fun and games until Love Island gets bombed too. And that's what people are saying. It's like, yo, they're gonna attack Fiji, bro. The freaking Love Island show. They're
They're gonna get us where it hurts.
Exactly, bro,
Damn.
because they know that we're obsessed with that thing right now. Like, but who'd have saw it coming? Who'd have thought?
And look, this is all jokes. Like we're trying.
Okay, sorry.
Like this is all jokes. Like we kind of like. I guess for me, I put humor over my fear. Honestly, sí tengo miedo. Not gonna lie. Pero
Well-
pues hopefully
We cope through laughter.
Yeah, we cope with laughter, but
Pero
And that's what I was saying earlier too. Like, educate yourselves. Like, obviously, yeah, the memes are funny, but like also check out the sources of like what could actually happen and what's actually going on, because you see a meme that's like 2 weeks old. Like, hey, yo, so someone did this. Like, wait, what's going on? It's like, don't rely on memes as a news source. That's all I'm gonna say, because
And
people do that.
Start checking yourselves on AI. I've been cooked a lot recently, like a lot. There's a lot of those news reports that are going around, and it's fully
Oh.
just AI automated. Like I'm turning into a tia day
my
by
suegra
day.
loves those, bro. I was about to say, like,
Yeah, you
her
said
story,
it.
bing, bing, bing. I'm like, AI. I'm like, someone please laugh at Alejandro's Huda joke. Exactly. Well, the Liam, the producer off camera, laughed at it, so we're good. Thank you,
Yes.
Fierce. And you know what's not so funny though? Here, that's a shitty transition. But regardless, so the Dodgers, I don't know if you guys recall, on Friday we were like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, where's your announcement? Like, supposedly you guys came through, they didn't, I don't know. But Friday evening, they did post their statement announcing that they're going to donate $1 million, right?
yeah.
Donate $1 million for families of immigrants impacted by recent events. The funds will be distributed through partnerships with organizations including the California Community Foundation and the LA County Federation of Labor. And obviously this came after people were saying this, like, hey, bullying works. Like, hey, daughters, like, do something. And so this is their, response to that. But yeah, it's funny because I obviously saw a lot of comments already right off the bat, like, oh, here are gonna come more people saying this isn't enough, but whatever. Let me just put things into perspective really quick before we kind of chime in. So specifically for the Dodgers, right? So they're donating $1 million. Ticket revenue alone during a regular season game averages $4.29 million, right? $4.29 million per regular season game, and that's according to MLB's internal like reporting, and that doesn't include the micheladas, get the parking, get the jerseys, get la gorrita for little baby Izzy because it's their first game.
Wait.
And the-
Leader, this is crazy. So they make 4.29
Okay.
million per regular season game. They give a million.
tickets.
Was
They
that like
should just
3
dedicate
innings?
a game.
They give you what they donated what they make in like 3 innings.
Pretty
maybe
much.
less, maybe less.
Yeah, a third of the game. You're right.
Wow.
So, and then with the whole, like, again, adding in the merch and everything else, the food, because the micheladas are expensive, y'all. What, like $30 now? Anyways.
Yeah.
So people did the math, and it's around $10 million in revenue per game.
And
Más
all
o
they could
menos.
do was 1 million, and they couldn't even blame the issue they were donating for in their statement.
Yeah,
That's
the
Okay,
recent
okay, okay. Let's
events got
backtrack.
me.
Let's backtrack. So,
The
what do you
recent
guys
event
think
got
about this statement in general? Like, just you already started, so go ahead.
I mean, I saw it and instantly was like, no one's gonna like clap at this. Like, no. Okay.
You'd be surprised. I saw,
Okay.
which is fine. Again,
There
everyone
were
has their
mixed
own. But
comments.
what do
There
you
were
think?
Mixed
comments.
reactions.
Definitely.
I mean,
What do you
listen,
think?
at this point, it just, it felt so forced. It felt overdue, and I'm glad they did something. Did they do it the right way? Not in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean-
like they had to. The sole fact that they had to be nudged, and like kind of like
Yeah.
being nudged. Okay, that's one thing. The recent events, like Daniela said, the recent events. Say it with your chest, dude. Say it with your chest. If
Yeah.
you're gonna go in, go in. Like no, like beat around the bush. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then two, my idea. Okay, if they make that much per game, don't need a whole freaking game. This is the immigrant pride night or algo así, like for immigrants. Like you do freaking Mexican night, you do Salvadoran night, you do what other nights they do? Pride night. Like
Yeah.
it's like, dude, how about immigrant appreciation night? All funds.
Yep.
Just saying.
It's
That's
true. I
that's
mean,
my
again,
idea. That's my idea.
the money is obviously welcome. Again, people need
Yes.
money. The funding is great, but to your point, I'm also on your side where it's like even if they didn't put money, the money's whatever, but they still aren't addressing anything, and it's like even LAFC, like again, shout out to them. Like they early on were like, "Yo, we stand with our community. Everything that's happening is fucked up." Essentially, like again, I'm paraphrasing, but they said that LA Dodgers couldn't. They're so scared, or I don't know what's going on, that they couldn't address the issue. Like people are. So I got some comments because they were literally what I thought as well.
Yeah.
So this one specifically hit the nail on the head by Gio Antonio down there. We literally just want you to say you support immigrants and Latino community. That's it.
Yep.
Just saying that you stand with them is like
It's
the least.
volume.
It's like, but again, it's already been a couple weeks. Like, yeah,
They got
it
bullied.
won't- They got bullied.
They got bullied into it.
Here's
So
$1 million. Damn, bro, ya paren de chingar. That's the way I saw it.
It's a parent giving their kid the iPad.
Here,
You know,
just
when they're
stop crying.
crying and throwing a tantrum.
And that's to
Explain.
your point.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
so you think the money como era ya cállense.
Ya. Cállense, ya, valen. Al
Here,
juego.
come back to the games, bro. Just stop crying. Just sit in your seat and stop crying. I don't know. Like, Sincerely Lizette also said this feels a little performative. Like, a statement by a team would have felt a little more genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't said, they didn't really say much. They're just like, here's $1 million.
Yo, if they would have reacted
I don't know.
fast, they would have not have to, like, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
Like, the money thing now
Yeah.
seems forced.
Yeah.
All right,
all
so
that.
A nice tax write-off, too, for them. Like,
Yeah.
realistically. I
All
mean,
right.
it's only a
Recent
mil, but-
events too. Recent events got me like
Recent
like,
events.
That speaks volumes.
yeah. They don't call it like it is. But so people obviously have thoughts in the comments as well. So Mercy D, 1 million is a joke. Clipper Carl said, it's like me when I give someone $1 on the side of the road. I think Michelada sales percent should go to the foundation. They should be making F-Ice jerseys and donating all the profits to an immigration org. Yeah, 1 million is baseline to be doing more.
there's a
All the
bot in
Heritage
the
Nights profits should be going to the gente. They don't want to hurt Kershaw's feelings. Yo, Kershaw's on his way out, bro. Just get, I don't
And
know.
then underscore point 760K says, "Hey poppies."
Yo, is there a bot in the chat selling us tickets?
Yeah, who is that, bro?
So, there's a bot. There's a bot in the chat. There's a bot in the chat
Or maybe they-
selling us tickets.
They
People are saying to
genuinely-
boycott, obviously. And then
wants
someone's
to
selling the
meet-
Dodger
who wants to
tickets. So
buy
you guys
mine?
want to go to see San Francisco versus the Dodgers? They're selling their tickets in the chat. So hit
Hit
them
her
up.
up.
But oh my God. Yeah, so I don't know. Apparently, more additional community efforts are to be announced in the coming days. But again, money aside, I just think it's like they took forever to
Money
speak
aside.
up. And then even when they did speak up, they didn't really say, yo, Raza, we here with you.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, Raza, you good?
Oh.
All right, you good.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, although I will give it up to like it's appreciated,
Yeah.
pero I feel like we expect more out of you, not necessarily money-wise, although money does help. Vocally.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
They donated a lot for the Los Angeles fires, so you would think, you know, they were so eager to chip in and help the community then that they would carry that same energy right now. You
Is this a black
'cause
eye
their
for
mo-
them?
Their money moved a lot. The only things repaired in Altadena right now are the things that were funded by the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Galaxy. They came together and they made a park, and now it's like perfect and better than ever before. So they came together for that. They've come together before, and they've put their money where their mouth is before. I don't think they're doing that here.
I agree. And you know what the difference is between the wildfires and this? Political.
Yeah.
Por eso.
But
Is it political when it's so personal though to the community
Exactly.
that supports
That part.
them? Because you could say the LA fires became political.
Well, we'll keep an eye on the Dodgers just to see what else do they have planned in terms of, like, again, community support. But yeah, people are still very 50-50 on how they feel about the team.
Yeah,
So,
we don't hate y'all. We're just disappointed.
yeah. And what else are we disappointed in?
All right, guys. Well, moving on to my boy Elio, man.
The movie?
Yeah. I mean, clearly it didn't get the love that it was supposed to get online because I found out about this movie like 2 weeks ago. And my boy is Dominican and Mexican.
That's
So
me.
the movie literally gave Pixar its worst box office opening ever.
Oh no.
And who's to blame? Probably everything going on right now. Like, people aren't popping out, but it's just one of those movies I feel like you got to give it a chance. You know, like, stop making Toy Story 6. I don't care about Toy Story 7. Like, this is a whole new storyline. And I think it's going to perform better on streaming because the reviews are good. It's just not. Just wasn't. It didn't work out this weekend in the box office. Or you don't think it was going to work out at all?
Well, no. I haven't seen it. And again, I know that some of the team here did go watch it and covered it. So that's super awesome. They said it was great.
Yeah, look at the reviews.
Like the reviews speak for themselves. But I just think it's the marketing because let's backtrack a little bit. I love Lilo and Stitch, right? But yo, that marketing, they were everywhere.
Facts.
Again, it's a big IP already, it has its fan base, but people were also watching it just to criticize or whatever. But the marketing, bro, that little alien was everywhere. On the can of Spam, bro.
No, yeah, the
Pinche
marketing.
Instagram everywhere. Like, Elio didn't get that kind of love.
It felt weird that they didn't even invite us to be in the interview room with them. I'm like, they invited us to the premiere, but it's like, okay, this is a Dominican Mexican boy playing the role of
Yeah,
Elio.
this is
That's a huge
huge.
story.
Facts.
And you're right. We only found out the week before the
Yo,
premiere.
it was like, I remember somebody covered it and I was like, oh, I didn't even know he was Spanish. Like, that's dope. Like, now I really want to watch it.
Yeah.
I won't go to the movies, but
filmmaker Joel, that's actually one of our producers. He's in the chat. He said we saw it was good, and someone said what you said. If I just heard about this movie 2 weeks ago, so the marketing felt limited. And then Clipper Cross said it should have gone on Disney Plus, and no one goes to the theaters. No, Lilo and Stitch is a perfect example of how people still go to the theaters. Same with what's the movie 28
Yeah,
years
I just
later
went to the-
came out this weekend. It was on top.
And
The
you-
Materialist.
said it
People
was
still go to the
packed.
movies.
And it was
Yeah.
a week after the release, so people do still go to the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just again the marketing and it sucks
Marketing.
because it's again if we're like talking like people always the director behind this movie I want to see it because of them. Just to put that into perspective, the guy that directed this is the guy that directed Coco as well. So
Okay,
like
about
it has that. Already. So what do you think about?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, so people are kind of comparing, like, wait, so this is a Dominican Mexican kid, and this and that, and then Coco was Mexican, super Mexican, like front and center, tradition, Mexico tradition, and then also with Encanto, Colombia, front and center. I feel tal vez, maybe Elio, I don't know how the movie was, but from what we were saying earlier, it wasn't really focused on the culture, and I think if it was maybe a little more
Like front and center?
front and center, I think like Dominicans, Mexicans would be like, oh my god, like they have this and
Yeah.
this and this and that. But I get it, I understand.
Yeah, it wasn't more, I guess it was like just a story in a movie
Yeah.
versus nothing cultural in the world of Disney, even though
Yeah.
it did have a cultural storyline.
Yeah.
So it's a bummer. It's summer. Kids should be going out to watch this movie with their families.
yeah.
It should have not been the worst.
lack of marketing and studios prioritizing sequels over original, like, new stuff.
And
I think that's to blame.
let's be real, not to make it dark, but the political rhetoric or like conversation that's happening all throughout the United States, anti-immigrant, sentiment is spreading. When you see these big studios start shifting away from like, hey, we've got a Latino family, or NBC pulled the George Lopez and Mayan Lopez show. That's not just a coincidence. Like, it all has to do with the people that invest in these big companies. And, like, yes, we are going to see a shift in what type of stories and representation we see on screen or flaunted, because right now in this country, more than half of the people voted for a country without immigrants.
You know what's crazy? We're the biggest demographic that go see movies.
Really?
But I want to say this is a
Latino?
movie that people are gonna watch on Disney and be like, why did it so bad in movie theaters and it's so great on streaming? Well, y'all didn't put it out there. That's why.
Well, yeah, I remember Encanto, like when it came out, like I think originally it didn't do that hot, but then again, streaming happened and COVID, and I think that's when it like took off. Obviously, it's more accessible. But regardless, someone pointed out, I didn't know, I googled it. Why wasn't Zoe Saldana everywhere talking about the movie? Because she's in the film. She's one of the voices. I had no idea. Again, because I had no idea like what was going on with the movie. I saw like
I didn't
being
know
a Disney guy, I'm like, oh, Elio, like cool, it's coming out, but I didn't know it was already out.
I didn't even know the kid was Mexican Dominican. Someone told me, oh, I think it's not front and center. The culture's not front and center. He just happens to be Mexican Dominican, and I don't think it could be like, it's like, dude, like go in, let's go, let's get in there, you know.
When I watch it, I better hear "Que lo que, güey."
Yeah.
I hope. I
Que lo
mean,
que, güey.
I don't think so, but
I know.
Some dembo.
so people are talking about first, he's Latino, and second, this is an alien. These are two things the U.S. doesn't want to see. To your point, it's kind of like, we're good. So I don't know, it's messed up. But I can't wait to. And that same person commented, which is Rocio. I can't wait to watch it because I think it looks cool.
Yeah. Honestly, I do want to watch it. It looks super cute.
Do you guys like watching kids' movies as adults?
Love.
Well, now with the kid too, it hits different. Even though she doesn't know what's going on yet. But like, I've always been a big like Disney nerd, and like, so Pixar movies always make me cry. Like, have you guys seen Elemental? So it's like, sorry guys, but so it's about this fire and water elements that live in this world, and they end up together. It's like, it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's more like even like culture. It's like, this person's not my culture, so like you can't get with them. But they end up together and have a baby and that, boo boo boo. And so it's like, and Adrian was fucking hella pregnant. I was crying on the couch and shit. But it's a good
It's like lessons, that they teach.
good lessons. Always all simp stuff. So I like that.
Like now when you watch them as adults, it's cute because it's funny when you're a kid watching these movies like caricaturas. You're watching them as a kid, but now you're watching them as adults, and they throw in little adult jokes in there, like for us to get, when you're watching with your kid, you're like, and then later you watch those movies again, and you're like, wait, I didn't catch that joke as a kid. What the heck? That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like someone said Shrek en Español. Bro, Shrek en Español undefeated.
Yo, Shrek en Español.
Yo, I heard that they haven't brought
One of
back
the greatest.
Eugenio Derbez for that. For the Spanish one. I don't know, that's a whole nother conversation.
Damn,
But, and this will be the last note. Someone said the movie sucked this year. There's some good movies out there.
We talked about Song of the Summer last Friday. What's the movie of the summer?
That's true, you're right.
Of the summer or the year? This summer?
Well,
Of this quarter. No, of the year.
This
Of the
quarter,
year.
yeah. Let's talk about
What
the
have
movie
we-
of the
what have
quarter.
I-
Well, because like I remember they used to, my film buff over here can correct me, but being on a Universal Studios tour so many times, they always say that summer movies would always flop. However, when Jaws came around, that changed, and like, yo, the summer hits. Like now they that one changed the game because everyone wanted to watch it. So what is the summer? Banger?
Sinners was good.
Sinners might have been the top one for the
Was
year.
that count for summer though?
I know that's too early for summer.
I'm waiting for it to come on streaming.
Lilo
because
and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, I think.
That was like right before, right?
I think Lilo and
so.
Stitch.
Yeah.
I honestly, I need to watch
The
Sinners
Jurassic
again. I
Park
didn't
sequel's
get it.
about to drop.
Oh, Jurassic World, baby,
Working Man.
next week.
Yes.
Guys, I saw Working Man. Who saw
Working
with
Man.
me?
Jason Statham.
Oh, I thought the yeah.
Oh, F1.
Someone said Sinners,
I
Superman,
need to see
Jurassic
Sinners
World
again.
is about to drop, and someone said Elemental is beautiful. So yes, it is. Okay. Fantastic Four is next month, right? July.
Fantastic
July.
Four.
Yo, freaking Pedro's busy, bro.
Yo,
He's
there's a
booked and
movie
busy.
that, okay, I was watching the trailers. It's about COVID, and Pedro Pascal's in it, and
Oh,
it's an indie film, and it's about to come out July 18th.
No way. What's it called?
Oh my God. Eddington. Eddington.
And
It
what-
looks really good, and I'm just shocked that there's already a movie about COVID and the pandemic that's
that's
going to be
crazy.
releasing on the big screen.
Well, 28 years later kind of had that vibe because like when they went back to the mainland, and like there was like the houses that were just completely abandoned and taken over by the.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
That
That's
was
us
nuts.
if the egg.
So we saw 28 Years Later last week, and it's out now. I haven't seen any of the previous ones, but that was the first time in a while, like this is just movie aside, that I had like just 2 hours to sit down without touching my phone, so I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought it was just trippy, bro, because like the way like the kid goes out there and has to like battle these zombie things, and then I don't know,
The
it's
zombies,
scary because it could happen, bro. Like with all like
Yeah.
the resources they
Or
had to,
like the what is it called?
the rage virus.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, I've always loved the 28 days later, 28 weeks later, those
No,
like,
you seen them?
movies. I've
Yeah.
always like, because I love zombie movies.
Yeah.
Love zombie movies. And no, los zombies
What?
bien desnudos.
We saw it.
Zombies were in the
We
news.
saw it all together. We had fun. I said we all saw it all together. I had
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We got to go to the movies more.
What do you think of the movie though?
I liked
Were
it.
you scared?
It was good. There was a couple of scenes throughout the movie that I was like, oh, I can't see that. But it wasn't creepy or anything. It was what are they named?
It
The
was
alphas.
entertaining.
The alphas.
Oh, the alpha, yeah.
Yeah, whoever casted these alpha dudes.
I thought, was it Jason Momoa?
I don't
wasn't
know,
him.
bro.
Honestly, it was Yo Naire.
like tripods running around. You hear those
All right.
There were tripods running around in the movie. That's all I'm
Hey,
gonna say.
I love this comment. My friend said, breaking news, Pedro Pascal in the hospital for back injury. My guy is carrying the movie business right now.
Oh.
It's Alyssa. Is that your homegirl, no?
Wait.
Alyssa Martini?
Cuñiz.
Your
That's my
cuñada?
Cuñiz,
Oh,
Rob's
okay.
sister.
Please.
Oh, man, that's funny.
That's funny. She's funny.
All right, so more Pedro movies, I guess, are on the way. So maybe
Yes.
one of those will be the movie of the summer.
Let's hope. And let's normalize more Pedro.
Dude, yeah.
Pedro.
I have my predictions for who's going to be his long living legacy. Like, who's the next Pedro?
Who?
I'm coming. No,
You can't do
can't
it, bro.
say
We
it.
have,
She
we have like
can't
3
say 'cause
minutes.
then it
Come
won't
on.
happen.
I have a couple we'll just talk about it later this week.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, keep an eye on the World War, the Dodgers, the movies.
What do you see it like with the smile?
Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, hey.
It can be a sign of the times. We have to embrace the craziness, I think.
Yeah, we're like the.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Everything's fine.
At least it's
It's
not
so
100
crazy
degrees out
because
right now.
I promise you, y'all could probably gamble on what's going on in the Middle East in this country.
We gotta go to
Like
Vegas.
DraftKings, you could go and probably bet like, yeah, we're gonna strike on this
Really?
day.
You
Or
can
we
bet
can
on
just
Just because you could bet on
anything.
anything.
That is true.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you,
This has been
guys.
another episode of Me Too Daily. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Alejandro. She's in the corner. And yeah, love y'all. Peace.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Take care, guys.